Shalom, Israel. Want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BASHAM, Rakah, Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who teach and rule well at Great Millstone, and peace and salutations and peace and mercy to the prophets, the hopeful elect, the 144,000, and to the men and women of the 12 lost tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Shalom. Back with another lesson. I'll probably just title this one, the Dietary Law. Diet, basically at this point, your food, your meats, your vegetables, your fruit are being, they're defiled, because the Lord told you, roughly paraphrasing it, that you'll eat, that your food would be defiled amongst the Gentiles. And you have Esau Edom, the so-called white man. He's poisoning the foods, and also he's he's basically tearing up, and your farmlands where all your food. You have all these meat factories. These meat factories are burning down. There's over 100 meat factories that's been burnt down here in America. And there's no telling what Esau is putting, and there's no telling what Esau is putting in this meat, your beef, your chicken. You see all this chicken as being, there's millions of chickens that's been basically put to death because they're sick or they're defiled. There's just a host of things that's going on with your food supply. And this is why the Lord created, he made a dietary law, a diet for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, what to eat and what not to eat. But then you have a lot of simpletons, you bird brain Israelites, that reject the dietary law. And then you have a lot of Israelites that are being put to death because of high blood pressure, or their arteries are clogged. The list goes on. You see? So I just want to dig in to the dietary law, the diet, what you're supposed to eat. And in this end time, Esau, they're talking about Esau, the so-called white man, the white folks. Esau is talking about, he's going to, and it's very possible that right now in this time that Esau he said he's going to vaccinate. He's going to vaccinate the animals. So, that's a whole nother issue. So you just need to watch, basically what you're eating at this point. Let me get to the scriptures. Call halal Yahawah BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. Call halal Yumla Allahayana wa Yahawah BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. And as far as oil, vinegar, wine, drinking wine, oil, vinegar, and wine. These are luxuries. These are luxuries to have. There's a famine approaching. The supply chain is disrupted. If you can, Go get you a couple bottles, extra bottles of water. Go get you, like I said, the luxuries, oil, wine, vinegar. These are luxuries to have. You need oil to cook with. Avocado oil, coconut oil, there's some other ones. Go get you a couple extra bottles. That's not going to save you, but just to have, it wouldn't hurt. But to put, you have these preppers that are trying to stock up for the next 3 to 5 years. That's not going to save you, man. But yeah, water, definitely water, because water is going to become the new gold. But the living water, this word, is ultimately the living, this truth. The gospel is going to become, that's going to become the gold. But you also are going to have drinking water that's going to become, gold too. So you go to the grocery store, get you a couple extra bottles of packs of water, vinegar, oil, wine. Get you that, because we're entering a famine. The supply chain is disrupted. And then also, you have to know in this time what not to eat and what to eat. Because I know in this time right now, for me, through the power and the Spirit of the Lord, I wait to the evening time. I don't eat nothing. I'm trying my hardest, and I'm doing a pretty good job to go through the morning, to go through the afternoon, and then when it comes evening time, I'll cook me some dinner, and I'll eat that dinner. That's it for today, to one meal. Because like I said, the food contamination, the water contamination, this is about to become a problem. With the food, your food is contaminated, but it's going to be even more contaminated as we get closer to the Lord's return, because the meat, of these pestilence and these diseases that the Lord is bringing, man, it's going to be harder to eat meat and different foods. So you need to be trying to condition yourself to eat, eat a whole onion. Huh? The benefits, Google the health benefits of an onion. This is what it might come to, or eating a whole, in this time of Jacob's trouble, of being on the run, you and your family, you might come across a whole, a bag of tomatoes, or pickles that you got to survive and eat on for the next 2 days, and you got 3, 4, 5 days worth of water. This is what it's going to come to, because a lot of your children, and even you, Israel, you want to eat chicken and steaks and shrimp and crab and lobster. Them days are coming to an end. Them days are coming to an end. You see? Let me get to the scriptures, but I want to get just a quick dietary law. You need to be praying over your food, and you need to watch what you eat heavily at this time, man. Heavily, because your body is a temple. Let me go to Leviticus 11 and 1. I'm not going to read this whole full chapter, but I'm just going to pick the meat off the bones. This is the dietary, a diet, what to eat and what not to eat. And it reads, Leviticus 11 and 1, and it reads, it says, "And the Lord spake unto Moses and to Aaron, saying unto them, 2, speak unto the children of Israel." See, the Lord is only dealing with the children of Israel. He's not dealing with you Chinese, you Moabites, you Edomites, you Esau, Edom, Elamites, you Pakistanians and Arabics. The Lord said, and speak unto the children of Israel, you tribes, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. This is who this Bible and these laws, statutes, and commandments are for. Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, these are the beasts which ye shall eat among all the beasts that are on the earth, whatsoever parteth the hoof and is cloven-footed, and cheweth the cud among the beasts that shall ye eat. And we know the cloven-footed and cheweth the cud. You know, you have the lamb, you have the ox, you have the bison, you know, the buffalo, you have the sheep, you have the cow, you know, just a few, you know, the chicken. These are things that you're supposed to eat. It's okay to eat. You see? Those are things that you're supposed to eat. It says, which ye shall eat among all the beasts that are on the earth. 3, whatsoever parteth the hoof and is cloven-footed, and cheweth the cud among the beasts shall ye eat. 4, nevertheless. So basically you have, like I said, the lamb, you have the sheep, you have the goat, you have the chicken, you have the cow, you have the bison, the buffalo, the ox, you have you have just a few to name off my my head, but that's what you eat. It says, 4, nevertheless, these shall ye not. Nevertheless, these shall ye not eat of them that chew the cud of them, or of them that divide the hoof. The camel, you're not supposed to eat the camel, because he cheweth the cud, but divideth not the hoof. He is unclean unto you. 5, and the coney, because he cheweth the cud, but divideth not the hoof. He is unclean unto you. It says, and the hare, because he cheweth the cud, but divideth not the hoof. He is unclean unto you. And the hare and the coney is the those rabbits. So you Israelites, and I know they do that in the South, they eat the rabbits. You're not supposed to eat no rabbit. You're not supposed to eat no rabbits, man. You know, deer, chicken, lamb, goat, you know, oxen, the bison, the buffalo. These are meats, beef that you can eat. It says 7, and the swine is that pig. You're not supposed to eat no pig, because the pig, they eat anything dead. They eat anything. The pig eats, they'll eat your shit. If you poop out your ass, the pig will eat that. They'll eat animal shit, horse shit. You're not supposed to eat no swine. See? You're not supposed to eat no pig. All that bacon and everything that has pork in it. You're not supposed to eat, man. It says, 9. I'll hop over to 9. It says, these shall ye eat of that. These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters. So these are the animals that you're supposed to eat on water. So you have the meat that you're supposed to eat on land, beef. So you can eat the chicken. It's okay to eat chicken. You can eat lamb. You can eat lamb. It's okay to eat lamb. You can eat goat, sheep. You can eat that. You can eat oxen, bison, the buffalo. You can eat what is that? Salakia. I'm just trying to come off the head, man. You know, chicken, bison, the buffalo, even the quail, you know, even pigeons. Pigeons they're of the doves. You can eat doves. You know, as far as birds, turkey, chicken, you know, even pigeon, the doves, quail, you know, basically, you know, deer, you can eat deer meat. You know, these are the things that you can eat on land. But as far as the water, it says, and all that have not fins and scales in the seas. So in the water, if you want to eat seafood, if your seafood animals don't have fins and scales in the waters, in the seas and in the rivers, them shall ye eat. Salakia. These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters. Whatsoever hath fins and scales in the waters, in the seas and in the rivers, them shall ye eat. So in the rivers, you know, the lakes, the waters, if they have fins or scales, you can eat. See, you can eat that. If your sea animals that you eat, if they have fins and scales, you can eat lobster, salakia, lobster, shrimp, crab, scallops, if it don't have fins, scales, you can't eat it. It says 10, and all that have not fins, and all that have not fins and scales in the seas and in the rivers, of all that move in the waters, and of any living thing which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination unto you. See, and I'll leave it as that. And you know, the Lord told you, if you eat food, you know, fish or anything out the water, if it doesn't have anything out the water, if it doesn't have fins or scales, you don't eat. So as far as fish, you know, salmon, that's okay. You know, tuna, what is it? How do you say it? The tuna, you know, what is it? What else? Fish, you know, trout, I'm trying to think what else. Fins and scales. What else is that? Gosh, Lee, man, just a few off the head. You know, if you have some other, you know, fish or that has fins and scales, you can put it in the, you know, description box or, you know, on the comment board. But basically, if you're going to eat food out of the water, animals out of the water, it has to have fins and scales. You know, you can't eat no alligator. You can't eat no catfish. You know, there's a, you know, like I said, if you know Akim, or, you know, you can put it on the comment board. But basically, this is the dietary law, man. The Lord has set up a dietary law, and catfish and crab and lobster and shrimp, those are bottom feeders. They eat all dead food. You're not supposed to eat that stuff. So, you know, like I said, I don't want to make this too long, just a quick hit to go into the dietary law. Like I said, if you have any other foods of the fish that have fins and scales, or, you know, as far as to the dietary law, put it in the comment section. But you gotta watch what you eat at this time, because the food is poisoned and it's defiled. And you need to pray over your food, man, and stock up on some different items and stuff that you gonna need, because of famine, and there's a supply disruption that's gonna go. It's gonna get worse. So, you know, you need to get these things, man, for you, and if you have a family. So, in water too. So, I just want to go in there in on that. And like I said, the dietary law, what to eat and what not to eat. You need to be paying attention to what you're eating at this point, and have discipline, and be prepared to be limited on what you're gonna eat, and how many meals that you're gonna eat during the day, because there's a famine, supply disruption. That's all that's coming here in Babylon, America. So, and we know Israelite, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, you love to eat, and you about to be limited to what you can eat. You know, so, and even if you have kids, and those kids are picky. So, stock up on some food if you can. That's not going to save you, but it's okay to go and get you some more extra cases of bottle of water, and oil, and vinegar, and wine, and vegetables, and stuff like that you're gonna need, because the electricity is about to be cut off here in America, and the food supply, the food supply is ran on electricity and water. So you're going to need to be aware, man, of what's going on and what's coming. You see? So go ahead and stock up, and, watch what you eat, man, and what you put in your body, because it can put you to death. The Lord put these laws, statutes, and commandments up for Israel, for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. So pay attention to that, man. You can go to Leviticus chapter 11 and read the rest of that on what to eat and what not to eat. We got to use discernment, and be smart on what we put in our body, man, because the earth is defiled. So hopefully you're edified. I'll come back with another lesson. But I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BASHAM, Rakak, Kodash. Shalom, Israel.